Hey folks, pt.7 here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 22. We are here, as usual, on the Maypole Farm, and I have finished baling all of the grassy grass, so now we are going to get on with baling some hay. There's not all that much of it. Oh, I'm sorry, apparently I haven't finished. Okay. That's kind of weird. Huh. I was sure I'd finished. In fact, I thought I'd parked at the top of the first row of hay. I wonder if my save is out by a few minutes. That's kind of strange. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. It is the 31st of May, a Wednesday today. Here on the beautiful Sunshine Coast of BC, Canada. Man, looks to be another decent day out there. So, in other news, the landlords have started their renovation process. The first two apartments got notifications 2 days ago. I haven't talked to either of the people from those apartments. Or any of the people, I should say, as there are more than one resident in all of them. So I don't know if the landlords went through the proper hoops and hymies, but there we go. Now let's shut this off. And spit the other bale out. Okay. Now, so yeah, clever on the landlord's part. I mean, if they have jumped through the hoops, I must say they're being quite clever about it. By emptying only a couple of apartments, of course, you still have the income from all the others to cover the renovations on that apartment and a little bit of your building payment. And then, of course, once it's done, you can re-rent it for 2 or 3 times the rent you currently were getting from it, and then that'll allow you the resources to kick out 3 or 4 more, right? And you continue on like that, and that way they don't end up going without an income on the building for any period of time. So, only a matter of time. Not sure, like I say, the first ones have received their 4 months notice. So we'll see where it goes from there. Of course, the management company they hired is still insisting that no, they're not. They're only going to evict a couple of people because you know, they've been issues in the past. Yeah. And of course, everybody brings that up when anything is mentioned about you know, well, we may be on our last days here, guys. Oh, no, the building management guy guaranteed us that no, they're not actually going to do a big renovation. There's just certain blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He works for them. He does not work for us. And the only thing he is obligated to do is pass on what they tell him to pass on. And if they tell him to tell people not to worry about it, that, you know, then that's what his message is going to be. So... But at any rate, not good news. It means sometime in the next, not sure how long. I mean, I could be in the next wave, and they could do that any time. You know, they may wait until, like I said, the other apartments are refinished. They may not. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't look forward to it, because there is nowhere to go. Which wouldn't be such a big deal for me. I don't, you know. I don't probably have that long to go anyway, but I do have my 2 kitties, and that's a worry for me. It's still a very popular trend that even if a place does come up for rent, they will not allow pets. So, apparently pets are becoming a privilege of the rich. So, what can you do? Anyway, less depressing things. We are getting a heck of a good lot of bales out of this field. Not surprising, I suppose. It's got a certain girth to it, shall we say. Of course, we do still have to do the wrap on all those other ones. That's going to be a process. Do is get this hedgerow down, or headland, sorry. Combination of hedgerow and headland. A hedgerow, indeed. Everyone should have one. Okay, I guess that's as far as we go. Fine. How is it? Oh, it's not bad. I got it all anyway, so. Very good, very good. Oh. Is this not... Yeah, it's just a normal field. Huh. Okay, I guess the hitbox on that bale is a lot bigger than I thought. That's fine. If we leave a little bit here and there, we leave a little bit here and there. Let's continue on. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah, we should have more than enough to get us by. Awesome. And we do still have a little bit of grass in that bale shredder device on the farm, on the main farm. So that'll take care of the sheep for a little while, and then they too will switch over to hay. And of course we need it for our TMR. It would be nice to go a little quicker. 20k is a bit slow. Yeah, I do apologize. I'm not my usual articulate self. Just things are weighing heavy on my head at the moment. You know? I have a bunch of hoops and forms and government garbage I got to go through to try and get into a new building that's being erected down the street. Well, they're almost finished it. I take it they're starting move-ins in June. But to get in there, I need to apply through a housing and a government housing thing. As a senior on a pension, I qualify, but it's a matter of, you know, getting all of their paperwork in line before all of the available suites are sucked up, which, with the incredible housing shortage that there is not going to take them long. So yeah, sit here doing this, going, oh, you should be filling out forms and doing this and doing that, but, well, whether I do it now or a half an hour from now is not going to make a big difference in my life. The government agents aren't even open yet, so. And the stuff's got to be mailed in. I've done all the online I can. It's amazing these days, you know. They pretty much automatically assume everyone has access to a computer and being online for whatever they need. So, I don't know. That must leave a lot of people in even worse means than I am, because at least I do have that access for the most part. It costs me dearly, but I do have it. This is on and running. Oh, okay, it did just drop a bale. I'm going to say, it seems an awful long time without dropping a bale. But yeah, it just did, so. Couldn't see it because of the big fat thing behind the tractor. So big shout out to all of my usual viewers. There are links in the description below to quite a few rather good channels and decent people who are not going to yell and scream at you the whole video like a bunch of 13-year-olds, or, you know, overt amount of cussing and swearing and general lack of civility. These are not those channels. Indeed. Now I would just skip through this and come back when the next stage is ready. But, well, for one thing, I mean, this is the gameplay in Farm Sim. And for another, it's probably going to take me at least an hour to get the rest of this done. And I would rather just do an episode and then do the rest of this off camera when I have a chance to. Because like I said, I'm kind of head's a bit spinning and I need to get some things going on. So rather than spend the hour now, I'd rather spend it once I've got some other stuff going. So there you are. Now, is this thing... I guess it's counting the bales. 489? Where the heck does it get 489? There's no way there was 489 bales there. That might be our entire total of the farm. I don't know. Weird. Because, yeah, there's no, there ain't 500 bales sitting in this field. At least I hope not. It's going to take us a month to pick them all up. Oy. Or that could just be simply how many we've produced since the very beginning of the game. Although how it would do that, I don't know. I don't think I'll bother with the grass field that's a part of the cow sheds. I know we did that on our original one, but I think we've come to the conclusion we can probably get enough out of this giant field to do pretty much anything we need to do grass related. What a process. Why is it always looking backwards? Pretty sure that wasn't the last thing I was doing. Oh, it might have been. Who can say? We've used up a third of our fuel out here. Excuse me, sorry. We've used up a third of our fuel so far. And it was filled before we came down, so yeah. That's going to chew through it. A little bit of maintenance. Doesn't look like too much. A couple $100 at this point, maybe. Maybe. I guess besides the grass field here, we should have a couple of fields we can start to get ready for next year. The ones that we've already harvested. We should be able to determine what we want to do with those. It may not be the right time of year for planting, though. We should probably look into that once this is done. Let's see where that takes us. Not sure what crops we want. I have a feeling once we do our sunflowers and corn this time around, we're probably going to have a pretty much a lifetime supply. And as the BGA doesn't seem to make any money anymore, I don't know that chaffing the corn is going to get us a lot. We'll see how it goes. Once we get to that stage, which I guess is going to be a couple of months of farm time, because the harvest for that isn't until, what was it, August or September or something like that? I think September. $507. Yeah, that's got to be pretty much every bale we've ever made. Still, that's a lot, eh? Wow. Oh my god, this thing's looking beat, isn't it? Big pits in there from the rust. Oh my god. Oh, good thing it was cheap. By the looks of it, it's about to rot out on us and we're gonna have to get a new one. Well, hopefully not. Must admit, they've done a good job of making that look like it's rusting and pitting, doesn't it? It's not bad. Pretty believable. There we go. We're getting there. We got 2 more rows after this one. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I just can't get my head into the game here today. It was, yesterday afternoon I found out that there'd been a couple notices served. Of course, everybody's like, well, it's only, the management guy told us it was only going to be a couple of people. And yeah, I don't for a moment believe that. I seem to forget who he works for. So, yeah, hopefully at some point together today I'll get to talk with one of them and find out if the owners have actually gone through the hoops they need to go through. Because ever since renovictions became a landlord's go-to thing for being able to raise rents quickly, there have been some government stipulations put into place because it was being more than taken advantage of. Landlords were emptying entire apartment blocks and then, steam cleaning the carpets and throwing up a coat of paint in some of the rooms and then going, there we go, and then re-renting them for, I know the one across the street, it went from $3 something a month to $9 something, so 3 times the amount. Oh, and no pets. everybody that was in there originally had pets because they were allowed. But yeah, that has, they put an end to that, apparently, by making the landlords jump through a few hoops. Although I see when you look through the literature on rent evictions from the government and what they need to do, there's a very concerning line in there that basically says that the government is willing to take the landlord's good word that they are doing the renovations they claim they're going to do. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, back to being completely freaked out. So yeah, just what I need. How we doing? Oop, we did end up dropping one right off the edge there. That's okay. It's still on our side of the fence, and we are almost done. So we've got 8 rows of each, but the ones we're doing silage, a couple of the rows are considerably shorter. One of them so short it actually makes up a 9th row, but I'm not really going to count it. We'll count the other 2 halves as being the 8th. So yeah, what are we showing now? 526, wow. So we have dropped more than 40 bales just since I've started here today. So yeah, I can see 500 something being our grand total since we started the farm. Or, like I said, the grand total of what we actually have on hand. Because we got bales all over the place. Not just what's filling the shed at the main farm. I mean, we got probably 10 bales in total sitting down here. You know, we've got probably another 10 sitting up at the doggo farm. This one I call Animal Farm. Then we got Main Farm, which is where our little silo house is, and then of course Doggo Farm is where the doggo lives. Here we go. Last row. Awesome. Alright, well, really good job. Really good job. But I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I will finish this last row off, and then, like I said, next time around, we'll either start wrapping or gathering. Either way, we've got a fair bit of work still to do on this grass field. Like I said, at least another hour's worth. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. I do apologize for dragging all my problems out, but I figured it fair to tell you guys why my head is just not in this. So, there you go. Take care of each other, folks. Please hit the like button, and ciao for now.